Looping statements. Looping statements in C++. So what is looping statements? To repeat the set of statements is called as looping. Okay. For example, if I want to print welcome, so one time I can use cout welcome, right? So if I want to print welcome 10 times, I have to give cout welcome, welcome, welcome again and again. The same statements are repeating, right? If I want to give 100 times, the same statements I have to repeat 100 times, right? If there is 1,000 students, I want to get the student number, I have to I have to use 1,000 times, right? So to avoid this, we are using looping statements. For example, if there is any statement which you want repeatedly, if there is any statement which you want to do repeatedly, that time you have to use looping statements. So there are only 3 looping statements. One is for loop statement and while loop statement and do while statement, nested loop statement. Okay, so the first one is for loop statement. So for loop statement is for I equal to 1, that is, this is an initialization part, and then semicolon, after semicolon condition I is less than or equal to 10. So until it becomes 10, I have to do this statement and I plus plus. Okay, so cout welcome. If you give like this, this statement prints, the output will be welcome, welcome 10 times. Okay. So up to 10 welcomes you can see. So 1 to 10, right? So here this is called as an initialization statement. This first one, what are you giving? The syntax is for this 2 semicolons will be there. 1 and 2 semicolon. This indicates initialization. Okay, this indicates initialization. This is condition, up to how much I have to do, up to 10 I have to do. This is called as an increment or decrement. You can also do increment to the variable value, or you can also decrement the variable value. Okay, cout work. So what the system does, what the compiler does, first it will initialize the I value to 1. It will enters into the loop, it will print cout welcome, it will print welcome, and next one is it will go to the increment part, it will increase the I value by 1. So now I equal to, so this is memory location, right? I is, now it is 1. So after the next statement will become 2. So 2 is less than 10, right? Yes. If this condition is true, then it will enters into the loop. So after finishing this block, it will again increment. So 2 will become 3 and then 4. So and then 5 up to 10. Okay, 10 is less than or equal to 10. So it, yes, equal, right? The condition is true, it will enters into the loop. Okay, again it will do. So up to 10 times the welcome will be printed and then it exits the loop. So that's all for loop. And while loop, the syntax is while condition set of statements. Okay, for example, the same thing, whatever you are giving to print 10 times welcome, or to print first 10 natural numbers. Okay, to print 10 natural numbers using while loop. Okay, if the question is print the 10 natural numbers using while loop, then you can give while I is less than or equal to 10. See, this is a condition. Okay, initialization you have to do before I equal to 1. So here you have to use, this is C++, right? So that time you have to use cout I, and if you want a new line, can use /n. That's it. So it will print I value, and then what you have to do is you have to increment I value here by using I++. So this program will print the first 10 natural numbers using while loop. And the same thing in do while loop. So the syntax is do some set of statements while condition. Okay, so this is the syntax for do while statement. Example, to print the first n natural numbers I equal to 1, do some set of statements while I is less than or equal to 10. So inside you can give cout I, okay, extraction operator I equal to I plus plus. Okay, so here's some. So the only difference between while and do while is while will check the condition and enters into the loop, whereas do while loop is first it enters into the loop and it will print the value and then it will check the condition. That's it. That is the only difference between while and do while. And nested loop, what I said, nested loop means a loop which is inside another loop. Okay, a for loop which has another for loop, then it is called as nested for. If the do while statement consisting of another do while statement, it is called as nested do while statement. If the while loop which consisting of another while loop inside, then it is called as a nested loop statements.